information or opinions expressed by the host, co-host, and or guests on this podcast do not necessarily represent or reflect the views of our company, our sponsors, and advertisers. Please consult your attorneys, CPA, or business owners, advisors before making any business decision. Thank you. What up with you, Marquin?
What's up? How you doing?
Man, I'm doing great, man. Glad you invited me out here, bro, to the show. What's
Thank
up,
you
world?
for becoming a member of the Stock Market Club. It's all about just great conversations, just showering you with what the market done shower me with. So
yeah,
the market always talk to you. You gotta see you gotta listen to actually see what it's saying to you. And it can be any market. It can be real estate, it can be the crypto market, it can be your personal market. There are so many. I look at it like it's unlimited.
Yeah, definitely, the market does speak to you, man. But unfortunately, man, majority of people are deaf, right? They make you see, but they can't really hear, right? Or they make you hear, they can't really see. You know, I kind of pride myself on trying to be a forward thinker, right? And trying to see things before they actually happen. And but I'm a little nearsighted too myself. I ain't gonna lie to you, right? So that's why I'm here. I want to learn. What's up, Mel? So, Mel?
Hey, Mr. Mills.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Can y'all hear me?
Most
yes,
definitely.
sir. You are, man. Hey, I want to apologize, man, with my sound and all that stuff for the last couple of weeks, man. But we ready to roll now.
Yeah, you was MIA for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I was going through it, bro. I was going through it on this side. My grade told me I got to get it together. No, we got another person on here too, man. I just hopped on.
Hey, Dorian. How you doing, Dorian?
Hey, what's up?
That sounds like a lady. On the pictures of that. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I can't see. Okay, my bad. I apologize. All right.
What's
You
up,
allowed
Marquis?
to introduce yourself, Dorian.
Just a lifelong learner, personal investment starter.
Okay, so what you been learning this month that you gonna use next month?
This month, well, it's not so much what I'm learning, just things I'm waiting on. Like I'm waiting for the Google split to hit. I'm in the process of trying to buy a house. I'm trying to pay down my consumer debt. Interest rates are rising, so trying to get that out the way before they get even higher. Just like stuff.
Out on the market. Keep your eye on it, because when it's time, you gonna strike.
So what do you guys mean by split, man? You guys speaking to a guy that's kidney care, man. You know what I'm saying?
So like
first grade.
So I think the split happened on the 15th, but it probably won't post until like Monday. So like right now, like if you look up Google right now, it's like $2,255. But on Monday it should be like maybe like $225. So like if you had one share Friday, Monday you'll have 20 shares.
How much is it, like a 2-for-1 split?
20.
2-for-1.
20?
20-for-1 split. Monday will be the first trading day.
Jesus Christ. But I guess it's too late to buy, right?
No, add Google to your portfolio on Monday.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like if you had Google, like if you own one share on Friday, Monday you'll have 20 shares. But if you own no shares, Monday would be a great time to maybe buy a couple.
Yeah, I think I will. Thanks for that.
So let me ask you a question, man. So is there a way? I know you have this club, right? Is there a way that we could do this live one day?
Yes, it's live any Saturday we can meet up at a library. I host live, workshops at the library every Saturday. So if anybody want to book some time, and if you in the Dallas area, Dallas, Texas, would love to meet up.
Send me the info.
I got you.
What about the people that's not here in Dallas? Are we able to do it like on a Zoom or something
So
like that?
when the people who are not here in Dallas, we'll basically be on this platform.
Okay.
So this everybody around the world will kind of log in on their phone, and they still can join the workshop.
Okay.
So we'll have the big monitors where we can see everybody, and we'll just be in class together.
Oh, that's dope, man. That's dope. And so is it this Monday?
It's every weekends.
Oh, on weekends, okay.
So every Saturday, basically, because like Monday through Fridays, participation was not meeting expectations, but on Saturdays, we have no excuses.
Okay, I'm gonna be at the next one, bro. I'll be there.
Most definitely. Hey, so how you doing?
Any questions?
Pretty good. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Would love for you to introduce yourself.
Hey, all right. How you doing, guys? My name is Cedric Howell, out of Dallas, Texas, a professional truck driver.
Salute, bro.
What's going on?
Salute.
What's going on, everybody? Good to meet you.
Jay used to be a truck driver.
That's what I'm saying. It's one of my brethren on here, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
And I own box trucks as well, so I love the trucking industry.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We brothers.
You say what?
We brothers.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
Definitely, man. We definitely keep America moving.
That's three of us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin got a truck too.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, you at home over here, bro.
Already, it's good to be home.
How much of your savings should you invest? How much of your savings are you investing?
Honestly, right now, anywhere from 10 to 15% is what I'm saving.
Okay.
Trying to do a little bit better with my numbers, but I'm looking at purchasing my first home, cleaning up my credit and things like that, and those different things cost money. So, and also I have children to take care of, so it goes everywhere, but every little bit counts is what I was taught.
Most definitely.
Oh yes,
I think. Sir.
So what about you guys? Like what is a good number to actually be investing?
That's a good number.
Okay.
I think it depends
Invest
on
what you can afford.
Yeah, what works for you.
It's just like your ties, 10%. That's a good number.
Okay.
I think the first thing is just to get in the habit of saving first. Right?
Absolutely.
The habit of saving, and then you just kind of adjust accordingly.
Okay.
Yeah, I think also like automating it helps a lot. So like
That's
when I get paid, I have some money go right into my Roth, some money go right into my HSA, and some money go right into my my stash. That way.
I love that.
Hold
I love
on.
that.
She got her stash.
Yeah. So I mean, what do you guys think about having too much in your stash though?
Don't have just enough. So I want y'all to basically look at it like an emergency fund. Your savings is your emergency fund. You want to at least create a year worth of savings, 3 years worth of savings, where you can kind of know how much your monthly expenses are. So you just want to, how much do you want in your emergency fund?
A lot.
How much though? Because a lot is not telling me anything.
So I would personally like to have a minimum of 10,000 in my emergency fund. That's not what it is right now. But
Okay, so by the end of the year,
I don't know. So what happened was, So I have my stash, but my stash is more liquid. So it's in a money market account. But my emergency fund I keep in a CD because I know I can't like just go get it. Because if I can touch it, I probably will. But I ended up using that for the down payment for my house. So now I'm just like starting over. So
Yeah, I would say just work on that first. Just work on your emergency, your cushion basically. Build that cushion. Figure out a number that's a big enough number where you can take care of everything for at least 6 months to a year, and just build at that number. Don't stop until you reach that number. Once you have a great emergency fund, you can start having more confidence in your investing strategy. You're not investing based off not having anything. You have security.
Hey, I have a question. Do you feel like I feel like ever since they put out the information for the consumer for like the inflation 9.1,
Mhm.
like a lot of stocks started going up after that.
Great question. Great. I see you watching.
What do you ask?
He's saying basically they just released June inflation numbers. It was 9.1, and the stock market went crazy. But that's what the market is about, confusing the consumer.
Mm-hmm.
But most definitely, everything, the price of goods and services went up. But as you can see, gas been on a downward trend for the last 30 days. So
So
when you see gas starting to go down in a
Do you think it's
30-day
starting to
trend,
level off?
it's time to invest and enjoy the ride, I think.
most
Well, I need to
definitely.
stop doing that.
So like, don't buy the deal, buy the dividend. Meaning, buy the real estate dividend, buy the energy dividend, buy the dividends that pay you consistently.
Okay, hold on. Before you break it down, like give the people an example of what to invest. What's a good
I think Mr.
stock?
Mill got some examples. Can you share the examples I sent you today?
I have one or two. So a
Go
couple
for
of
it.
REITs that I have are like XLRE, and Simon Property Group,
I got
Public
that one.
Storage. Public Storage is PSA. That's kind of so I actually just sold it and bought some more Simon Property Group
And you know
because
what?
it's.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying because it's going down, so it's cheap right now. Simon Property Group is cheap.
And you know what? I'm glad you mentioned about those REITs because I just happened to look at one because I haven't checked my portfolio in about a week
I
and
put
come to
some in the
find
chat.
out one of my REITs sold. So I made a $600 gain off of it.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, so I think you told me lit last time. I bought some lit, and I made a profit. It's not doing good right now, but it did went up from when I bought it.
Oh, it's
So
gonna, trust me, just hang in there. It's going to go up. I promise you that. Cause I just got finished looking at. I just sold the NIO one yesterday, and I'm actually gonna buy into more LIT on Monday.
LIT. Okay, yeah. It's going up.
It's
I've
a work
also
in
have
progress, but
I put some in the
but it's
chat.
promising.
SLG and AGNC. That was some of the what you sent me this morning. I also did some digging this weekend, and
Mhm.
Vanguard has some really good like groups like VHT, VGT, VNQ, and VOO. So they have
Mm-hmm.
like different vehicles of basically index funds that you could also look into.
Now hold on, let me ask you something,
hmm
especially with that VOO, because I know what that is,
hmm
and the
It's
number
going
one
up.
thing
I
the
just
number
made
one
$6.
is what.
It's going up. Yeah, it's up $6. So
Well, that's the whole thing. The problem that most people are going to see when they look at something like VOO is that price.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Can
It's
you explain to
expensive.
folks why that is still worth the investment? Because a lot of folks will be like, "Oh, $300-$400."
Well, I think. Well, to be honest, I need to do some more digging. I just was told it was a good thing, but as far as like a price, I think people could buy what they could afford. Like if that's something that's too expensive, I think there are other stocks out there that you could buy at your price range that you could still make an income of. Because I guess at the end of the day, it's just as long as you're just consistently buying stocks that you think is going to be do good. But I do need to do some more research on
Yeah,
on
there's
the
always a
VO.
cheaper option.
Yeah.
But
Would
sometimes
you
cheap is not always best.
It's
true?
not, but
So do you know why VO is good?
Because VOO has a great track record. They've been in
Oh, okay, okay.
their performance has been increasing over, I know, a minimum of 20+ years.
They have.
They
They
got
have.
top companies, uh, people looking over the fund. Vanguard is it's a big name.
Yeah.
So when you look at something like Vanguard, just know you're gonna get your money's worth. Because I actually have two that my 401k is invested in right now.
Yeah, I guess to answer
okay.
that, to add to that too,
Yeah, there's somebody
like I
else.
guess you could also go like whatever platform you use. Like I've used Fidelity and Charles Schwab. Like you could
Got
look
them.
at the graph that shows you how stocks have gone up over time. But all stocks have gone up over time, I guess,
Well,
from from way back when.
well, let me warn the people first, because I know this firsthand. Anybody who fool with Charles Schwab, if your credit ain't right, they will drop you. I know.
Oh, really?
Yes, they will.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
I
It's good to
did.
know.
I had Charles Schwab. Then they sent me a letter talking about my Equifax wasn't up to par, so I had to move all my assets out. Get your credit right.
Oh, I did not know that. That's good to know.
So
Hmm.
are you telling me so when you guys go and buy your actual stocks at, you got to have your credit together before you can buy them? Is that
Some
No,
is
no,
that?
no,
platforms,
no,
I
no.
guess.
It was just Charles Schwab.
Oh, okay.
Everybody else, Fidelity is a good one. TD Ameritrade is good. E Trade is good. But for some reason, Charles Schwab came back and said my Equifax credit was not good, and
Because
they,
if your credit was good, they would have lended you money for your portfolio.
well, I don't need no money.
Because
Margin
Oh, okay.
calls are not
yes,
the
we
best way to
do.
go.
You want to use other people's money.
Mm,
Hmm.
You want to
I
use
don't
other
know.
people's money.
Okay, well,
My
hold
perception,
on.
my perception, my personal opinion.
But can you explain that opinion? Because sometimes that's not always the best way to go. Borrowing
It's
money
been a,
comes with
it's
a
been a, it's
price.
been a, it's been the absolute best way to build wealth is using other people's money. If you use your money, you will never build wealth
Well, that's funny because, and
because you
like I
got to
said,
scale. Hold on, I'm still trying to elaborate.
oh,
Like
okay.
when you scaling, you cannot scale using your own personal assets. You got to scale using other platforms, other people portfolios, other people access, other people networks. That's what other people money is all about. If you're not really utilizing other people money and figuring out ways to personally get paid, how would you ever build a business in the stock market?
But that's any business though. You cap
That's
yourself with
every
that.
business. That's
You
every
in the
business.
real estate business, you want to use other people's money there. That's how you make money.
In any financial business, they use other people money for the foundation of their business.
Because think about it, if you let's say you're in real estate, you got a couple $100,000. Eventually, there's only so many houses you can buy, right? You cap yourself. But if you use other people's money, it's limitless. As long as you can
Yeah.
find a good deal to invest in, you're good to go. So
You
I'm
gotta
pretty
learn
sure.
to believe in your skills and growing other people money. If you
It,
become humble with your personal portfolio and you can grow your own portfolio, most definitely you can grow other people money. LaPons, tell them about what we talking about. Like, how did you get funding to create opportunity?
So like I basically I just found like these things called prop firms, and I didn't know about it for a long time till I just like looked up information on it, and it's basically you using a little bit of your money to get a lot of money from somebody else. So basically I just looked it up. Like I was in whatever field you in, you should look that up. Like where do you get the money from? Like where's the bigger capital at? You know what I'm saying? Like Jay just said, like you can buy a house with your own money, but like when you find somebody else's money, it's unlimited. Like you can spread your money around a lot. So like I just really just searched on prop firms and just looked at what it is in the industry that I'm in, and basically it's always every industry you in always has somebody that can invest into what you're trying to do, especially if you don't have the right amount of capital or enough capital.
Luckily, let me look up a prop firm because luckily I'm on my computer doing algebra homework. Let me look at a prop firm.
Yeah.
See what that is.
Yeah.
I just
OPM, bro.
That's for more so like currency traders and crypto traders and some stock traders, but I don't trade too much stock on there.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look at a different format because this is making me pull up food, and I am hungry.
Yeah.
So I believe in never using personal money, always using other people's money.
And see, and that's the crazy thing because the author who wrote Rich Dad Poor Dad, I was listening to him on YouTube yesterday, and
Robert Kiyosaki.
Shout out to Robert.
Robert Kiyosaki.
Okay, I was not going to mispronounce that man's name on live. So he goes, one of the things that really stuck out, if you do not know how to use other people's money, don't do it. Because there's
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
It's a skill set. It's a skill set.
But that's the same thing for us, right? If we don't know how to use our own money, don't do it.
Most definitely.
So that's across the board.
You better not do it.
Don't do it.
I guess I'm in trouble because all my investments so far has been with my own money.
Change your reality. Change your reality. Change the way you speaking.
But
rescue yourself. Rescue yourself. You got to rescue yourself. If you're in trouble, rescue yourself.
That is true. Self-sabotage. But I think we all use everybody's money. Like we use other people's money every day. That's what credit cards are for, right? That's how we use our money to leverage. To
That's
get
a good
credit
one.
cards, to buy a house. We live in a market we use other people's money. So,
I'm not saying you shouldn't have skin in the game, right? When you first learning, let's say stock in this situation, I don't have nobody else's money to invest, so I got to invest my money. But as soon as I get to the point to where I can invest other people's money rather than mine, I'm definitely gonna do that.
Right.
And if they give you access to other people's money based off your good credit, why not figure out how to
absolutely
profit off of that?
Yep.
I'm gonna have to consider that.
Yeah.
Called leverage. That's your leverage. You know what I'm saying? That's the strength right there. You need that.
Yeah.
Especially if you're trying to do bigger things, you're trying to move to the next level. You know what I'm saying? With anything, like you need that.
Yeah. It's essential.
So let me ask y'all this: how do y'all feel about margin and using margin to increase your assets?
I never used it personally.
I don't know what it is. What is that? You said margin?
It's a margin call.
No, margin call is when you have to pay money. Margin is a type of account feature you can use. So say I have $10,000, they'll give you a percentage to use to buy more assets. However, like if say I bought Amazon and it went to zero, then I would get a margin call because I have to pay that money back. But also with margin, you can borrow against your assets. So that again, I have $10,000 and I need $3,000. I can borrow against my assets instead of selling my assets to get the $3,000 that I need. So it's a thing. I use it. I like it. But again, you do have to be careful because as you see, the market has gone down a lot. And if you had like a whole bunch of things that were out there in margin, you would have probably gotten a margin call if you didn't pay it back in a timely manner. So that's the thing that could happen.
I say utilize it. Just stay creative, stay on your toes, and never become comfortable. So if you got access to it, at least try it for a while.
Yeah, I think Charles Schwab, they offer you can everybody hear me correctly? But I think Charles Schwab, they offer that as one of their investment strategies. Like when you fill out their form, you could put like if you want to call margins, if you want to, do all that stuff. But I don't really know much about it, so I'm not gonna try it until I know what I'm doing.
So y'all investment approaches, it need a little reset. What are you doing to reset your investment approach?
Reading more, doing research.
What are you reading? What type of research are you doing?
I was going to
Somebody got some feedback.
Yeah, I can hear you.
sound like they had a drive-through.
Say it again.
It's a bad feedback. Somebody got some background noise going on.
Yeah, I'm muted, so it shouldn't be me.
Let me mute myself. Let me see if it's me.
All right.
Yeah,
Sound
might
like
be
it was
you,
Jay.
Oh yeah, you want
Say
to
it again?
always kind of reset your investment approach.
And I'm gonna have to, because one of my trades, one of my swing trades didn't fall like I planned. So right now I'm trying to figure out where exactly did I go wrong at. Did I jump the gun?
What
Should
happened? What actually happened?
It dropped. It dropped. It started to turn, and then it just went back down. Something about a potential bankruptcy. So I think that's what happened. Like I did research on one end, but I didn't do the background check on the other. And that was my emotions getting in the way. And that's one of the things I really got to learn, to quit, let the emotions go.
What's been your biggest battle with your investment approach?
Patience.
So how do you learn patience?
Ooh, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm 34 and I'm still learning it.
Sit on your hands.
Basically, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, sit on your hands.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna really have to just quit worrying if it's gonna do good or do bad. Just let nature take its course.
Right.
I'm gonna have to find something to distract me, play PlayStation again or something.
Get more knowledge.
It's a mental battle. It's a mental battle. But once you see the success of everything, you will never be battling. You'll be at peace.
I think what would help me in that situation, probably getting a little bit more knowledge on what I'm investing in, probably would help me in that situation.
How much knowledge? How much knowledge?
Well, I mean, until I'm comfortable, right? So my mindset is this: look, like this, right? So if I'm walking down the street and I see a dark alley or whatever the case is, if I've never been there before, and I come out of the alley, if I decide to go on this alley, I'm looking both ways, right? But if this is the alley I've been going through all my life, or I know as much information I could possibly know about this alley, I probably wouldn't even look left or right. I just go straight through there, right? So that knowledge that I gained, it will help me a lot in that situation. That's me personally. Because it's some deals that I'm doing now that when I first did it, man, it was like a landmine. Every time I step left or step right. Now it's not. I don't even think about it. You know what I'm saying? I just know if I follow the system, I'm gonna get the end result that I'm looking to get. You know, unless something blows up on me. You know what I'm saying? Other than
Right.
that, you can get what
I look at it the same way. So like imagine a war vet, he carrying his gun and he moving from side to side. Like you got to be like as focused as that, as patient, as disciplined. It's a battlefield. If you step the wrong way, your leg will blow off. If you get like, and it's people shooting at you at the same time. So you got to learn how to get on the ground. You got to learn how to just stay buried for a moment. Once you learn that process of burying everything, you can kind of have what you want to build everything.
But think about it though. There's some people who train in that situation, people in the army who train. So when they get in that situation, even though it's bullets flying over their head, they calm in that situation where most people would be going the opposite way.
Just training.
Their skills and their knowledge and the preparation, they good.
So Jay, this training right here.
Exactly.
So when it's time to get out there,
exactly.
You know what to do.
Exactly. That's why Kobe Bryant was so calm when the game was on the line, because he practiced this. He knew how the ball was gonna land the whole nine. So when all the people were screaming at him, he take the shot and walk off with his hand in the air, bro.
Something about me, like I'm gonna take that shot.
I'm gonna take the shot too, bro.
I'm gonna take that shot.
I'm gonna take it too, bro.
If you see a beautiful lady walking, if you don't take that shot, you will not have a beautiful lady. You think she gonna take that shot?
Me? No, I'm not now. You know what I'm saying? I got one in the room there. But
it took you making that shot. It took you making a shot though at her.
I had to take a shot. I had to take a shot in that situation for sure. I had to take several shots. Put it like that. Yeah, I had to take several shots. And it went over the board a few times. You know what I'm saying? I was short a few times, and I finally got it right. You know what I'm saying?
That's so lovely.
Hey, look, it's September 15th, it'll be 30 years married, man. So I've been in this thing for a minute, bro. 30 years married, bro.
Lovely.
Congratulations. So might I make a suggestion? If you're trying to expand your knowledge base, I would recommend like Kiplinger and Barron's. They're two magazines, really like a lot of information, but it's not like so deep where you can't understand it. And I think that will greatly expand your knowledge base and help you decide on.
Let me ask you this: do you think that they're better than the some of the other ones like Market Watch, Bazinga?
No, you got to be on all of them.
So actually, Wall Street Journal, Barron's, and I think Market Watch are all owned by the same company. So like you can buy my subscription with Barron's gives me free access to Market Watch. I have Bloomberg. But Bloomberg is good, but it's expensive.
And it ain't good.
I think it is. They have a great platform. But Kiplinger is KIPLINGER.
Yeah, I picked some good stocks up off of them once or twice.
And Barron's is BARRONS.
Okay. So, my queen, do you really read all of these?
So I'm a guy, and yes, I do.
Yes, I have to. It's my duty to learn everything that's in the investment market.
Oh Lord Jesus!
It's not that much.
It ain't that much, but
it's just reading. It's just reading. It's just information. If your brain can't soak this knowledge, it's not made to soak knowledge.
Yep, that's one of my downfalls. I'll probably read 2-3 sources and make a decision. I have to I have to expand my reading. You know, high school kind of ruined that for me.
Try podcasts.
What's a good podcast?
Oh,
This one,
Come on, be the stand up.
There are
this
a
one
lot.
right now.
Have you
just
ever
depends
listened
on-
to Earn Your
on what-
Leisure?
Earn Your Leisure. I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Listen to Earn Your Leisure, or go on YouTube and start listening to Earn Your Leisure. Just start.
So I group my podcast into like time segments. So like I have some really short ones, and then I have ones that are like 1 to 2 hours. So I would see like how much time you have. Like sometimes I'm in the shower, I listen to a podcast. If I'm driving to work, if I'm at work, Popcorn Finances one is really short, it's like 5 minutes. Jill on Money, what is it? Market Fools. They have a couple. Wall Street Journal has a bunch. Like each like financial platform, like Fidelity, Charles Schwab, they all have podcasts. So like if you have a financial broker you like, just Google, put them in a podcast, and you get a couple will come up. They have ones on like minority money. That's one. There's one that Morgan Stanley has, and they like specifically target like minority issues as it concerns the money. So it's a bunch out there, and it just depends on what if you like in the housing, Bigger Pockets. They have Bigger Pockets money and Bigger Pockets real estate.
I believe you just got to figure out what you want to learn and just start learning. You can't just keep thinking you want to learn everything. You got to figure out what you actually want to do with your investment strategy and learn everything around it.
Yeah.
You can't just be like, I want to learn this, I want to learn that, I want to learn this, I want to learn that. No, you got to learn this first, utilize it, then learn something else second. You know, take your time.
Yeah.
You trying to learn faster than you executing. It will never work. So when do you go to work? When you're learning or when you're executing?
It's supposed to be when you're executing.
So go to work. Your work is what you learn.
And you could learn while you're working.
Yeah, don't be scared to start.
Don't be, and you stay. It's like you getting unsure about the information that's out there. It's great information that's out there. It's always been great information. I believe it's more great information than the bad information. It's all about what you gravitating towards. So if you see negativity, you're gonna read negative financial information.
Yeah, so a lot of times you gotta black out the news, because it will drive you. Yeah, it'll make you do some things you shouldn't do in your account. Just know the market goes up and it goes down, and you just gotta hold fast and keep investing.
I think that's why you invest with what you already use, or something that you use every day. You know what I'm saying? I think that'll help a little bit too. You know, yeah. I mean, I like, let's say I like to shop at Walmart, whatever the case is. Even though the stock may go up and go down a little bit, but I'm careful. I'm okay with it, because when I go to Walmart, I know I see 1,000 people in there every time. Now, if I'm going there one time and ain't nobody in there, yeah, I'm worried about my stocks for real. Man, I'm going home to see what's going on.
Man, they've been buying products. We've been buying products and services off stocks for years, and not getting paid. So it's time to stop being a consumer and actually get a little percentage of the company that we are shopping at the end of the day.
That to me, that was the coldest game you said to me, bro. When you said that to me, if that's what you already said. What's the five? We said 5 things that you use or spend money on, right? And you was like, invest in that. And I was like, wow, that was
so like if you got a checking account, you can see where you spent your money for a whole year. Yeah. If you done been at Target, if you done been at Dollar General, them different stocks.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is just add capital to them.
Yeah.
You got to build a plan first, but just add capital to where you spending your money.
You
Stop.
spent money there. You ain't made no money there yet. So make some money there. Yeah, it makes sense. Definitely makes sense.
Build some money there first, then you'll make some money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Most people, they want to make money on their first time when you got to build to or make something.
Hmm.
You had text me an interesting question, Cameron.
Uh-oh.
You want to talk about that?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, hold
Hold
on.
on. I'm gonna let y'all know what was the question. Cameron, he said, "Are we meant to be successful?" I'm like, success is an art form. Depends how you look at success. Are you not already successful, bro? You're living. You already a success. You over 30. What you mean you not success? Like,
No, I didn't mean it like that. I meant like, take for example, the title of the show, "Invest Stock Market for Cowards." When I text that, I was actually referring to to some people, is that a reason why you are a coward right now? You got some folks out there, like I work at a mental hospital. I'll just break it down. And when you actually talk to some people, it is kind of sad because there's actually some out there that don't think that they was meant for greatness. Uh, like we talk about the stock market, and the goal is to encourage other people to get into it. But if they are not listening to the information that is given, and then they go out and invest and it don't work right, how would that make you feel?
That's on them.
Well,
I mean, like you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink it. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you gave them the information and they didn't take it, that's on them. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they did wrong in it and you showing the right path. Another thing, everybody's born to success. Like you can't control how you was born, but you can control the way how you leave. You know what I'm saying? So like, you are the dealer to your own hand. You know what I'm saying? Like you are literally the person who makes decisions, especially after a certain age. You know what I'm saying? Once mama and daddy say leave, you got to go. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you to fly. You know what I'm saying? You got to jump off that cliff and build while you fly. You know what I'm saying? So it's ultimately everybody has a chance to be successful and has and if they don't have it like right in front of them, you can go seek it. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that everybody's born with, but like if you have that go-getter mentality, and if you have that like I want to be successful, like if you want to be successful, you can be successful. Okay, you can steer your way to that. You know, you might not have all the resources, but there's always a book, it's always a computer, it's always something that you can find. So it's like, it's pretty much on you, you know what I'm saying? And we are all, destined to have some type of success. And it's just like how Marquin said, it's how you measure it. Like, what is your measurement of success? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know how people say beauty is the eye of the beholder?
Yeah.
Same thing with success. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's the eye of the beholder. Like, what do you see yourself as success? You know what I'm saying? And if you're not there, then it's time to push it down. Yeah, everybody has their own success.
What you think, Rich?
I mean, yeah. He made a hell of a point, because your definition of success might not be my definition of success. What's successful to you? What you doing, what works for you. Some people are content with less. Some people want more. It's all about you, what you want to do. So yeah, I agree with him totally on that though.
Hey, I agree with him too. Like I said, it was just a thought that I just had in my head for a little bit.
I understand. I understand exactly what you're saying.
It was just a good place to get it out.
Yeah, facts.
I mean, like I said, we could be rich, we can be poor, we can be down, we can be out. I mean, just people feel what they feel sometimes. It's just a thought.
Yeah,
I agree with you, Cameron, because
yeah,
sometimes like I've had varying levels of success, right? At least what I thought was success at a point of time. But what is important, like I never had like a community to just talk about it. Sometimes it's good to have a place where you could kind of share your experiences with and like pour into, or something to pour into. Some people for that is their family, right? But just having a place where you could just come and just share what you're thinking, it's healthy, I think.
I mean, and I agree because I mean, we could all seven of us could come off this chat right now, and then somebody might walk up and say, "Hey, I listened to what you said, and it didn't work." Hey, well, here's where you went wrong.
Yeah, they do it every day, every
Right.
hour.
Yeah, I know.
Every time I walk outside, somebody will recognize me and come have a conversation. Hey, you changed my life. Every time I go somewhere, hey, you changed my life. I'd be like, me? How? I didn't do nothing but teach you what you already been missing. All you had to do is just listen.
yeah. But understand too, man. I think successful, I guess for me, and probably for most people, man, is to figure out what do you do the best with the little effort, right? And then figure out a way to get paid doing that. Once you do that, you're living in your purpose, man. That's success. You know what I'm saying? That's success for me. I know probably a little bit off to the side a little bit, but that's success.
That's facts.
So like with investing for cowards, I've been living in my purpose ever since I started this. Just doing this is successful.
This is your passion. And when you're talking, I can see in your face, bro. You live, you breathe this real estate thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's contagious too, bro. I don't know if you know that or not. You know what I'm saying? So people can see that you mean what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? So, and I appreciate that. Yeah. Go and do it, bro. What's the show about?
It's going to roll out. That's all they got. That's how they,
Absolutely. And,
that's why they always tell you to put yourself around like-minded individuals. Yeah. So if I see somebody over there watching a stock chart, I'm gonna be like, "What you watching?" I want to tune in. What channel is that? That's a stock market channel. I'm trying to figure out what's up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that reminds me, Marquin, will you put that information about that library you meet up at? Yeah, I sent you the question in the chat. I need that, brother.
It's 15 Young Street. That's downtown Dallas. So it's the downtown Dallas library. That's 1515 Young Street.
Yeah, I definitely will be the Saturday, next Saturday for sure.
Yeah, I think I can make that. What time?
It's 10 o'clock. So when we are the show.
Oh Lord.
So Jay, did you see the studio we was in last week?
Yeah, that was dope, man. That was nice, man.
So basically, everything just basically coming together. So we'll have just a safe space where we can talk about it better than just virtually. So you can really kind of understand more of what we actually doing. You'll have more resources at your hand. You'll just have everything at your disposal. So you won't be unsure, basically.
Yeah, that looked really, really professional too, man.
That's right there in Redbird Mall.
Okay, yeah, that's dope, man. I like how that's set up. So once we get moving to a home, I'll be able to set all that stuff up as well, man. I'm just it's like a makeshift situation I got going on here, but I'm gonna make it happen, bro. So everybody, a quick question. So everybody on here right now is investing in stocks, but me. Everybody doing it?
Sounds like it.
Wow.
I'm surprised you ain't bought at least one stock after all of this.
What you say, Rich?
I've been fighting this technology over here for a minute.
I'm not yet. Yeah, I can't.
Okay, so
I'm
he
not
ride
getting
with me a little bit here. So I guess we'll jump in this thing, man. By next week, I'm gonna invest in something for sure.
But
Rich,
Jay,
Rich, tell them a little bit about our relationship. I've been trying to get you investing so long.
You talking to me?
Nah, Rich, Rich, tell the word about our relationship. I've been trying to get you to invest into yourself, to everything. What we've been building is a part of investing for cowards. Like I pour into people at the end of the day. I'm not pouring into the stock market. That's the last thing I pour into.
Yeah, that's our whole relationship basically been based off investing. You really trying to just
Bring the microphone to you a little bit. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
We hear you better.
Yeah. I said basically me and Marquin, whole relationship is based, but basically him been trying to get me to invest in myself, like overall, period. Like this whole little movement is crazy because I met Marquin like 2019, 2018. The whole time the investment for coward movement was there, but now it's just crazy to see that it's like really blossoming. So now it's kind of like, damn, I should have got on it then, but I still got the opportunity, and it's still the same message that it was from the beginning. So, and then you get to see the results too, just little by implementing to yourself. So it just gives you the outlook on like, well, if I put some money into something, if I take this same thing that I'm doing, this method is working for self into somebody else or into something else, then I got a profit.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I think you guys said something. I think it was last week, man. My sound was kind of messed up, but I still could hear you guys. Y'all couldn't hear me, but you was talking about your money should go work for you. You know what I'm saying? It should be, one out there fighting, defeating another dollar, bringing it back home to you. So, I mean, I do that on different levels, right? But I haven't done it on stocks yet. And to listen to everybody on your conversation, man, it's definitely something I want to be in. It's the arena I want to be in, you know what I'm saying? And one more thing I'm going to do this week, too. You're going to send me over that free app, right? Where you can kind of go in there and play with the fake money and all that. So this whole week, I'm going to focus on that this whole week. So by next week, Saturday or so, yeah, I'm going to bless this stuff. I might put $1 something or something, you know what I'm saying? See what's happening, you know what I'm saying? But I'll be ready to rock, bro.
That's what I love to hear.
One thing about me, man, is just take a little time, man. I'm slow about. Damn, I can really do that. Y'all can do that?
Yeah.
Everybody put a mute on right there. Everybody mute this thing for a second. All right.
I guess he tired.
Okay. I think let's go for you, Cameron.
Do what?
Say something.
What's up?
Say something. Everybody say something, man.
What's up?
Hello?
I don't know what's happening, bro. I've been doing this whole week. I had no issue, so it ain't me this time, bro.
It ain't me. I'm on my phone.
Yeah, me too.
All right, we'll keep going. We'll figure this thing out, man. We'll figure it out.
Nah.
But I forgot what I was saying, man. But again, man, I appreciate all you guys talking. We're just doing it now, though.
Just turn your phones kind of down.
It is down.
Yeah, my phone is down.
Yeah, mine is
too.
That's crazy, bro. Technology is something else, man. But yeah, so I'm really thinking about it, man. Well, get ready to do it, man. So I'm ready to roll, man.
Hey, I say we record Jay buying his first stock next week.
I need to see this one of you guys' screens, man, to see how that looks, man. That's the part
Like I said, I'm gonna meet up with my queen next Saturday.
Yeah, that's what I'll do next Saturday, man. That's what I'll do next Saturday.
So next Saturday, we can just have a live experience, just walking you through your first opportunity,
So we'll be able to do that at the library?
We're gonna do it at the studio.
At the studio, okay. All right, cool.
Oh, it's at Redbird Mall.
Okay. All right.
You familiar with the Redbird Mall area?
Yeah, I know what's that.
Okay.
Man, this is crazy, bro. Okay.
Sound like somebody typing or something.
Man.
Stop now.
Yeah. Oh, somebody said that.
Rick, I think you need to put your phone on mic. On mute, my bad. On mute. There we go.
Okay, Rick. Hello?
Yeah, it's going.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
Yeah, that was Rick this whole time. I still hear the feedback, but okay.
That's the Verizon shit.
Do we get all the show topics for today?
Yeah, we got through them all. Did we miss one?
Hold on. So the main topic is you know enough to start investing. We all know enough to start investing. So start investing. You have the fundamentals you need to start investing. You have the willpower to start investing. You know enough to start to invest. So start investing.
Yeah.
When you
Absolutely.
try to seek more than what you know, you will never invest. Take time to seek information and take time to execute on that information.
Fact. You can't win if you don't play, right? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And I'm talking to myself, man. And the people that's out there that's listening, it's real talk, man. It ain't not asking you to invest $500, $1,000, $10,000. You talk about $10 or $20 if that's what you have. Use what you have, man. And let's get started.
Right.
Let's get started, man. And then when you get to their level, then we can talk big boy stuff like they talking big boy stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Talk about the NASDAQ and all that type of stuff. I want to see how that feels.
US 30.
So Rich, I just bought some Target stock. Target, man. Target. Some Dollar General.
No.
Oh, okay. I just seen what he just asked. Shoot. Let me see.
So
Let me see. What do I have?
long list of stocks I just bought last week. So I just buy every week really.
Yeah.
You want to
What
spend
do
a
I
process where you buy every week or every month or every quarter.
I have Apple, Nike, Nintendo, Activision Blizzard, which I can't wait for their merger to happen because then there'll be Microsoft. What else do I have?
He said,
I
"What
have,
else do I have?" I
I
like
have a
that.
I have a couple of marijuana stocks, S&P 500 mutual fund. Then you count the 401k, 2 Vanguard funds. I got quite a bit of stuff. Let's just put it that way.
So I believe you shouldn't be unsure about the market. You should just be adding capital behind everything you're doing.
I'm trying to. I'm basically doing that.
Yeah. Just scale
Especially
it.
with
Just
especially
scale it.
with
So
the S&P 500.
just find like 6 figures to invest in the market and have fun with that. Scale it. Try to have fun with more.
You might have to show me that next week.
Yeah, man. Listen,
I got you.
I'm gonna put everybody. I'm gonna put you on the spot, Marquin. Right? If we want to extend this thing another 30 minutes or so, man, because I need to learn about stocks, bro. We want to do that, every week, man. Let me know. If not, we keep it where it's at. But I need to learn, bro. I want in. You guys been getting money without me for years. I want in, bro.
You talking about Mr. Real Estate Man?
Hey, listen. Y'all want to learn what I do? Definitely, man. I got classes and all kind of stuff. A lot of stuff is free. Come on board, man.
Shoot, I'm trying to understand real estate.
Everything. I never charge any of you guys for anything. Like the stock club, the membership fee is just $50, and that's basically just everything to set you up with the resources you need. So all the information is really out there. I'm just gonna guide you to the information. I'm gonna guide you to the funding. I'm gonna just guide you to the professionals.
Put that information. Can you put that information out there?
I'm gonna give it to you.
Oh,
hey.
I'm gonna give it to you.
Yeah.
I'm not putting it out there, but I'm gonna give it to you.
Okay, I'm all ears.
Okay, we had a question, man. Somebody gave us a question.
I can answer that
How
question.
much should we buy when buying stock? Sure, or is it a minimum to buy?
Whatever you can afford.
Great question.
But I
Right.
will.
So like, if you got like $5 to risk, just put $5 into a stock. Like, if you got 10,000, learn from 10,000. That question is a open-ended question.
Well, in a way, in my honest opinion, because depending on your brokerage account determines the answers to that question. For example, E-Trade, TD Ameritrade, you have to buy whatever the price is of that stock. But if you have $5, get you a Fidelity account because you can buy what they call fractional shares. Just whatever you can afford. Do not put in there what you can't afford to lose.
Right. Figure out your process. Figure out what you can afford to lose on a daily schedule, or on a weekly schedule, or on a monthly schedule. If you can afford to lose $100 a month, build that out for the rest of the year and put it into the stock market and put it into something, you know.
S&P 500 don't ever lose to me.
But the key part, though, put in what you can afford to lose. Or put your rent money up there.
Nah, pay the rent. Pay the rent.
Pay your rent. Put up what you can afford. And we can't
But
say
this is paying yourself first too. So if you can afford to pay yourself first, you will always pay your rent.
Yeah. And listen, McDonald's is not $7 no more, right? It's probably $15 now, right? So take your lunch to school, work, or whatever the case is. Save that money. Use that money at the end of the week to invest in some stock. You can do it. We all can do it.
You gotta restructure your personal economy. You gotta restructure it. If you are a bad person with money, just restructure your personality, your money personality. Figure out ways to save more and put more of your money to work.
Yeah. Hope that answered your question.
I said thanks.
Yeah, he said thanks, guys. But that's what this is about, man. Educating people, man. Educating ourselves, man. See what's hot out there, what's not. Swapping information. This is huge, man.
Okay, you know what? Before we go, this is a universal question for everybody. Somebody give me something that's hot to invest in right now. Just pick a stock out there. Just give the people something to believe in.
I ain't a stock person, so I can't even tell you. I'm a currency person, so.
Okay.
I don't think you want to look at it like that, because you don't want to just believe in one asset.
Yeah.
And you know what? We still need to have that crypto conversation.
Yeah, but we right here on the stock market. You trying to figure out the stock market first. The crypto market is a whole beast that will assassinate you if you don't understand the stock market first.
I know it. I'm waiting. Matter of fact, I need to look at another graphics card so I can finish mining again. So that's another story. Anyway.
So I don't have a stock.
So don't look at the market like that. Don't believe in just one asset. You got to build a portfolio of asset for year after year.
Yeah.
Start with what you consume. So start with corporations that you consume, and that will be your list of stocks that you invest into. Start right there. If you consume Nike products, start investing into Nike. If you consume Amazon products, start investing there.
I'm glad I bought it.
So it's like you're not gonna strike big off just one, but you strike big over time with them all. So like how you was saying, the S&P 500 fund, that's over time, but you got to keep adding to it over time.
Right.
So we gotta build our perception and execute off deception. Execute off deception. So when they releasing inflation numbers is 9.1, that means you need to invest everything you have, because the stock market, the assets that's on the stock market is at an all-time low. Everybody is selling. That's the perception, but you want to generate wealth off the deception. That's the people who's losing everything, trying to learn and not making no moves.
Yeah.
You're right. Respect.
Powerful. But listen,
So no stocks, no. I don't recommend not one stock out there. I recommend you figuring out. I recommend you building a stock market watch list. So figure out corporations where you supporting. If you spend a lot of money at different corporations, start investing in that company. And you start there first and build your research, and you will figure out the endless list of stock market opportunity. It's so many out there. Like Mr. Mills, he put in the chat 4 is at the top of the chat.
at the top.
And that's what I sent him this morning before the show. I'm gonna read our message that I
Okay, now I'll post that back once you read it. Somebody got a question, but go ahead and read it first.
So I hit up Mr. Mills on Instagram. I was like, "Great morning, family. Appreciate all you doing for the show. Truly helping others. What is your investing goals for the rest of the year? Like the amount you want in your account by the end of the year?" He said he wants $25,000 in his account by the end of the year. I know I'm putting you on the spot, Mr. Mills. He was like, "Or should I set my expectation higher?" I'm like, you want to set realistic expectation. What I would do, I would break it down like this: 25,000 in the account at the end of the year, divided by 6 months, because there's only 6 months left in this year. That equals 4,166. I want to divide that by 4 weeks, and that equals 1,041. So I want to divide that by 7, and we roughly came up with a number of $150 that he want to risk daily in the stock market, and he'll have $25,000 in his account in 6 months.
Boom.
Just like that.
You do it. That's how you do it, bro.
All you have to do is risk $150 for the rest of the year, and in 6 months he'll have $25,000 if he did everything right.
It's a bit ambitious, but you know we all have goals.
No, hey, that's how you do it, man. You work it backwards just like that, man. That's how you come up with the numbers.
So when you see that it's actually $150 that what it take, you'll risk that in the market if you got it. You know.
No. Salute. You can do it though. You definitely can do it, Neil.
So what was the question? It said, is them stock that trend on Robinhood? I'm reading this word from word from a Facebook user.
Yeah.
Is them
Must be a
stock
typo.
trend on Robinhood good to invest, or like you said, invest in what you use?
I don't use Robinhood either.
I don't use Robinhood no more.
Robinhood is a great platform for a lot of people, but you want to find a platform where you have access to everything, no limitations. So interactive brokers, that's a great platform you can use. They give you access to worldwide opportunities.
Facebook user, leave email. Let me contact you, man. Well, listen, we over a little bit, man. So, hey, man, I really appreciate you guys, man. I learned a lot today, and y'all convinced me to go ahead and start investing, man. so I want to talk big boy talk just like y'all, man. So let's do it, man. Let's do it. All right.
Thank y'all for tuning into Stock Investing for Cowards every Saturday at 10 o'clock. To be a guest on the show, email smallbusinessstandup@gmail.com. Thank y'all for joining Stock Investing for Cowards. Have a great Saturday.
MCA Back Office aims to help real estate wholesalers who have their 9-to-5 jobs, those who are busy with their businesses or family responsibilities, and even help students. MCA Back Office gives you leads, research comps, calculate offers for you. Basically, MCA be your back office. You can find them on Facebook. Just search MCA Back Office.